Okay, so let me go into YouTube and I'm going to just customize my channel, set it up with a live, and just bear with me. Let's see. Okay, I go to. I'm telling you, this Facebook, along with YouTube, it really annoys me, guys, because what happens is they change things and they want you to be able to figure out what the changes are. And unless you, for me, how to say like go into your lives and change your trailer. Like right now, I'm just talking randomly, but I'm going to try to see if I can modify this channel for a minute. So just bear with me. Okay, so I'm still live. I hope. Yeah, I am. I'm not Memorex. Customized channel. Okay. Okay, maybe I got to scroll it down a little further. Okay. Yeah. Change. Add link. Add. Add live. Oh, it's not letting me gonna change it right now. So what I'm gonna do is just continue on. So view channel, dashboard, or home tab. Okay, here we go. Go to the home tab. Um, I don't want to do the profile view channel. Maybe go into live. Uh, it, right, close that. Okay, good morning, guys. This is Mr. Ron, and welcome to Ron's Keto Cafe. So let me share that over to my Facebook. All kinds of technical difficulties this morning. Hey, good morning. How you doing this morning? So just Ron, I'm just giving everybody a chance to get in. Just bear with me for a few minutes. There's the morning chat. So what I'm doing is I'm sharing this out to my Facebook page and my group in case anybody there wants to come along and follow me along. Hang on a minute. Okay. I think we're all set. And turn that down so I don't hear double echo. Yeah, so good morning, guys. Today is 9/11, actually, the anniversary day, and prayers to hearts go out to the family of victims. So it happened that day. We won't reference it other than that. And having a good week. I started an egg fast yesterday, not your typical run egg fast. Egg fast is eggs, butter, and cheese, pretty simple, or any healthy fat along with your egg. And you can eat up to 10 to 12 eggs a day, depending on your macros. And I've done plenty of egg fasts over the course of my last 4 years on Ron's Keto Cafe. And I've gotten so sick of eggs that, as far as having it that way, I decided to kind of like, I still wanted to do an egg fast, but I wanted to kind of like modify it to how I enjoy it. So this morning I had like 6 sausages, kind of like a carnivore meal. And then I had 2 eggs with that. And then I made a low carb mission wrap along with that. I made a quindella. And that was my breakfast for the last 2 mornings. And then at noontime, yesterday I had 4 eggs. And then I had a couple more eggs at nighttime, and basically frying up with eggs and butter. But what I've been doing is I'd actually been measuring out my my cheese in the measuring cup because I'm using shredded cheese, and I wanted to actually see how much it was or whatever instead of just guessing at it. And I've been doing this so long, I actually know in my head how much I should be using. But for the sake of why I've been gaining so much weight, not really a lot of weight, but enough to really it bothers me. So I decided to do like an egg fast for a few days to release all the negative carbs that I had in me that was kind of like slowing me down and bothering me, and my stomach was feeling really bloated and sick again. And an egg fast is a really good way to get yourself back on track. Now, my favorite is doing a beef and butter fast, but as most of you guys and gals know, the food prices right now are absolutely insane. And I did watch that thing last night, and I get it, but it just I'm holding my judgment on everything until just taking one day at a time because that's all we can really do. And hope tomorrow is better than today, and today is better than yesterday, and it already is. I'm up, I'm here, I'm talking, and had a great night of sleep last night. I had been doing hardly any walking this week because I did an awful lot of walking last month. We did 105 miles of walking last month, and I was really, really exhausted. I'm having some issues going on with my left hip, and again, when I sit down for too long, I can feel it pushing up against my thigh area. And I think what the cause of that might be is because of the fact is I hadn't been doing a lot of walking, and I this month that is, and I also the extra weight that I picked up. I weighed in this morning. I was 260 pounds. I lost a little bit of weight already with the egg fast, and it's only been really 2 days actually because I started it on Monday. And yeah, Monday I had some regular meals. Today I'm planning on making a egg loaf and just basically like 4 ounces of cream cheese and 4 eggs and a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of Himalayan salt, and some vanilla extract, and then we'll bake that in the oven until it's fully cooked, and I'll pop it out and that sort of thing, and then I'll have that later. And yeah, and I love cream cheese anyways. And I get this. I love the Philadelphia cream cheese, but it's like about $4 more than the regular store bought price. So I get the Market Basket brand. We go to Market Basket quite a bit in Hannaford's in our area, in Walmart's and Targets. So wherever I can find the cheapest of the what I need, that's what I get. And if you fall within that category that you guys might be struggling with because of the fact is the food prices are crazy and everything like right now, and get what you can afford. Keto or low carb weight loss, it's recommended that you always do organic, and I get it, but I mean, organic to me has always been more pricey, and the food's already priced enough, expensive enough as it is, but I don't have to worry about getting organic. So if you can't get organic, just get whatever you could afford, and that's what I'm doing. And again, I'm Ron from Low Carb Recipes with Ron in Ron's Keto Cafe, and I've been doing the low carb ketogenic / carnivore keto weight loss plan now for 4 years, and now I'm switching to more of a balanced variety weight loss program to where I can incorporate some more vegetables and more fruits in my plan than I couldn't do it with keto. And I created a new YouTube channel called Low Carb Recipes with Ron. I'm going to stop putting the links in the video below, but just type in Low Carb Recipes at Ron. It's a clean channel. I've already got 5 recipes posted. I got three shaffle recipes posted, and I have air frying kibasi recipe posted, and I have a crispy air frying recipe posted. And I have over 1,000 videos that I put up on Ron's Keto Cafe. Many of them, I would say about maybe a third of them are really keto, but more for low carb. So now I'm processing. What I'm doing is I'm going through some of the older videos, and I'm re-editing the main title. And if I don't like how the video is altogether, I'm going to refilm it and put it back up again. And then sometimes I might have a newer voiceover or a reopening of a new voiceover and going right into the video. There may be music, there may be just voice, there may be voice and music along with it. I noticed a lot of my older videos that I put up, a lot of them, the music level was too high above my voice, and you couldn't hear my voice talk over the video. And that part really bothered me because I just, at the very beginning of Ron's Keto, well, first it was Ron's weight loss journey, and then while changing times, living the ketogenic lifestyle, Ron's weight loss journey, and then I there was I think there was one other name in between, and then I eventually settled on Ron's Keto Cafe, and so and then I'm fine with that name really, and I was going to just change that name over to Low Carb Recipes with Ron, but I I wanted to just create a whole new channel with a clean playlist and just keep it just to recipes, and there won't be any updates or anything like that. The updates will continue on Rod's Keto Cafe, like I'm doing a live morning chat now. And when it, and I may do some lives once in a while on that particular YouTube channel, but when I get like a lot of subscribers. But my main focus right now is not so much on the watch hours on the subscribers. My main focus is just to get it right with the recipe and get it how I feel in my mind, how I want to present it out to you guys, so that it doesn't look like I'm just filming it and slapping it up on the channel. And the only thing I get really angry about is in my kitchen area, I only have about a 2 by 2 feet of footage area that I can work with, because everything else on the countertop is stuff on there, and it has to stay there. And then I deal with, and I have the stove, and I have a little corner space where I got my air fryer, and then I got one of those induction fusion adjacent stovetop that I use once in a while, and I'm gonna go back to using that again. But you know, that channel is going to be really, really good. So if that's something you might be interested in, don't forget to go over there and give me a thumbs up, like it, and share the my videos and subscribe. And if you got anything special for Ron's Keto or Low Carb Recipes at Ron that you want me to make, I'll be happy to make the recipes and put them up on the channel as I get time. I picked up a significant amount of groceries this past week. I bought a chicken, ground beef, and that sort of thing. We're running out of cash at the end of the month, and it's all going for food and taxables. And as I called up the a state program that we have, it's called SNAP or EBT, if you're familiar with that, for food shopping. And I applied for food stamps. I never thought I'd ever see a day where I'd ever apply for food stamps. But I don't think we're going to qualify because I according to Social Security, I make what I make, and they combine my money with Donna's money, and they might say, "Well, you make too much money to qualify," and I'm going to appeal it if they do, because they're letting all these other people coming in, and they're giving them all that stuff right off the start without earning it, and housing and meal, 3 or 4 meals a day in addition to that, and and I know that for a fact. So I just why can't they help two seniors that are struggling? I paid in the system all my life. My wife has, Donna and I did an order this past week. It came up to over $200 some dollars. And, but it's all part of the games that they play with the American people, I believe. And, I continue to say, if we keep going the path we're going, nobody's going to be able to afford to buy anything. You'll be lucky if you can break your rent, and it's been cutting really, really close to my rent. And I'm going down to Market Basket to talk to the manager over there again, and I'm gonna probably go part time 2 or 3 days a week over there in the deli area. That's what I'm pretty sure area I might be heading in if I decide to go there. The only thing is I'll have to wear a tie over the shirt, and I can't button up my collar, and I'll just wear my collar loose with one of those ties that just slip on, and if I have to go that way. But of course, then they get a white shirt policy, which I have to get a white shirt. But either way, it's no big deal. But it would make a little more money into the household until things roll over into next year, and we'll see what happens. Because usually every January and towards the end of December, we get notices from SSI, SSDI, and Social Security, if you follow that category, and they get a COLA raise every year, depending on your how bad or how good the economy was. And the last year we got, I think it was 3.5%. It wasn't much, but here's what the deal is: every time we get something, the rent takes it from us, so we're not really gaining anything. A couple of years ago, we got like a 6.5% increase. That was the biggest increase we had gotten in quite a while. So, I mean, I don't know. I just, I hope at some point he turns around. If we get the help from this state of Massachusetts, we should be okay. But even if we don't get it, again, I'll appeal it, and if we still get denied, then just deal with it like we've been dealing with it, and I'll pay what needs to get paid. But I'm not going hungry and run out of food like I did last month. I was one meal away and not having any meals in the freezer or in the house, period. And I don't like living like that. And I've always had a full free meter freezer. I've always had plenty of food. And we just been running really, really low every month on everything, and it's been absolutely crazy. And then, of course, this past week I go to my favorite WalMarts in our city, and they're renovating the store, and I go in there to get some items where I know where they usually are. I could be in and out of there in like 5 minutes on a Sunday morning, and I couldn't find what I was looking for, and where I knew where it was, all the shelves are empty because they're switching everything around. And I asked the girl, I said, do you know where the cat food is? She goes, yeah, they moved away down the other end of the store. And I goes, I'm not walking all the way down there. It's like a field trip now trying to find anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait till that Walmart's just completely renovated, and then I'll go back and stop, walking around and see where they moved everything to. And so I went to the other Walmart's a couple of 4 or 5 towns over, and that's the second Walmart that I go in, and probably my favorite one. I found what I was looking for, in and out of there in 10 minutes, no problem. Went to the self checkout, checked myself out, boom, 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 good, I'm good to go. And and I've been really, really blessed with that. And then I noticed, if you're a fan of Kohl's, I go down to Kohl's the other day to buy I needed to get some things at Kohl's, and I go to check out, and all the area where you check out now, they're all self checkouts. No more clerks there to bag you. No more clerks to bring your stuff in. They only had one clerk over there helping people that didn't know how to use the register area. So I did that myself. I mean, I'm fine. And most of the stores now are going into that direction, because I've gone to other stores where I've gone in one day, they had people helping you, and then the next day it's all self checkout. The reason for that is because, first of all, it's less people they got to put at the register, and they can use those people somewhere else in the area, their stores, and that sort of thing. And but people that fall within our category, again, seniors, struggle with that. They don't know how to do that, and so I hope they at least keep one person online there so they can help those people that don't know how to do that. There's a lot of elderly people that don't even know how to use a debit card or your credit card, and I feel bad for those people. And so when I was online yesterday and I was talking to one of my friends, she said, yeah, Ron, I was in line the other day, and somebody paid for my groceries, and she had a significant grocery order, and he had the SNAP, the EBT card they called it, or the foods. Well, in our state we call it the EBT card, and it's program put out by a program called SNAP, and it might be different in all the states, but he paid for an entire grocery order. He goes, how nice was that? So if I can ever get to that situation, I would definitely pay the way forward. Back in September when we had that flood last year, it's been almost a year to the date, actually pretty much close to the date, I think it was, because it happened on pretty close to 9/11 anyways, the last year. And took out our car and everything like that, and I go down to the morning coffee shop where I normally buy coffee in the morning. Somebody left me $500 in cash, because I didn't ask for it. I didn't want anything. We had insurance that covered the car costs, but we had flood insurance. But had we had flood insurance, we would have got our items, but nobody here in the complex got anything for their lost goods that they had due to the flood. We had like 6 feet of water in the cellar, and because I lived up on the 4th floor, we didn't have to evacuate, but there was over half the people that in certain areas had to evacuate. It was quite a traumatic and awful experience to go through back then, but we all got through it, and the mayor and the city and the volunteers, they did an outstanding job in relocating people that needed a place for the night or for a few days or whatever. And so what do we got going on there today? I'm going to be making some chicken. No, not chicken. I was going to make chicken. I want to be making some country style ribs in the air fryer for my wife, and I'm going to make 1 or 2 for myself because I'm still doing the egg fast. And I'm going to be making. I'm going to continue to recycle my older videos, and I got some good meal ideas what I want to make going forward, and I got a job interview today at 1 o'clock. So we'll see what happens with that. And I might do a little bit of light walking this afternoon. But I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I'm doing good. If you go over and support the low carb recipes at Ron, it'll be much appreciated, and you're going to really enjoy that YouTube channel. It took me about 2 or 3 days to decide on what name I wanted to pick and everything like that. And I first couple of times I was changing the names on some other older YouTube channels that I had, and I got rid of mostly all the other YouTube channel names that I had before that I wasn't really using. And then when I just wanted to pick this one, it was a process getting it set up to where everything is kosher now. So, and then I could put up recipes. But the only thing that's driving me crazy right now, because YouTube changes things, is like when I wanted to set this up as a premiere, which I'll have to do after the live, and change the so when you go log into my YouTube channel, it shows up as they call it a movie trailer. And I was trying to do this before I went live. That's why I had a little bit of a delay. And then I was trying to use my my mobile phone, and I couldn't get it to go horizontal. It wanted to do vertical. And I know there's an advanced setting on there, but I was looking for it, and I don't know if they removed it or not. So I don't know what's up with that. So if anybody knows how to correct that on your mobile phone, let me know. I think I want to do a YouTube video on it and see if anybody posted anything on that. But I even noticed when I go live on Facebook, it lets me do this, and you got to get it. I think you got to get a certain app for that, and it's one more aggravation. So yeah, and I apply all over the place, and nothing to do on the job front. So and again, I talked to the store manager at Market Basket the other day. He told me to come in today, so I'm going to go in today later on this afternoon and just talk to him, listen to what he has to say, and. If I start, I'll have to fill out some more paperwork probably for that sort of thing for your taxes and all that. And then we have the Johnny Appleseed Festival and Parade. We have the festival coming in Saturday. It's a huge event that we celebrate every year. This year happens to be the 250th. They usually have this year they got about 300 vendors set up. Sorry about that, a little bit of an itch. And that'll be Saturday going on from 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. My wife's going to come down there with me. And when she's had enough, I'll bring her home and I'll go back and I'll finish up. I'll do a little bit of video and a lot of photography. And then Sunday we got a parade. It's not going to be like a 2 or 3 hour parade. I heard the mayor saying this morning it's probably maybe a half-hour parade or something like that. But my friend Jerry there, where the parade starts off with there, I'm going to see if I'll go down to his house and film the parade from that end of the town. And then that we don't have to deal with all the people at the other end of the town in the Main Street area. And having all the kids running in front of the cameras, tripods, and knocking over my camera because they like to throw candy out at the kids and all that stuff over there. And and I have I'll probably bring my iPad with me and my regular camera that I film with. And of course, I always got my mobile camera, and I like to use this for photographs. And then I got my regular camera for photographs that I'll probably take in adjacent. And then the parades, because we talked about the parade, and at the same time, she's doing a banquet for the people that do the volunteer on Friday nights for the banquet volunteers, and I'm not going to that this year because I'm going to do the parade instead. And I could just kind of wish that she would have just looked at what's going on in the city and say, okay, let's kind of like push it off one more day or one more week, and that. But hey, we went last year, and I'm not going this year. In fact, last year I volunteered at the church fair on Friday and Saturday, and I'm not doing it this year. Last year there was just downstairs where they got the flea market, and they serve food downstairs, and then upstairs they have a flea market as well. It's jam-packed with people, and I don't mind walking through the area, but and having myself to eat, and then I can leave when I want. But I don't want to do that volunteer anymore. Well, not anymore, but that particular Friday, because I don't get that many Fridays off as it is, because I'm always volunteering, and I need a break. In fact, this Friday, when hopefully Wendy and her husband Danny comes in Friday, I'm going to mention to them, maybe when the next time you're going to be here after today, because I'd like to get a little bit of a break from this, if you don't mind. And, because I was supposed to get 1 day off a month, and I haven't had my day off in about a month and a half. And I need a break because it's burning me out a little bit, and I'm getting tired of it. My throat's getting really sore, and I feel like I'm catching a little bit of a cold. But yeah, so I'm going to make some stuff in the air fryer pretty soon, and get probably go for that interview, and probably go out for a late afternoon walk, and maybe take out some photography for you guys for later on and put together a little bit of a video. But thank you for coming along. Again, if I get to go with that channel and support that channel for me, it'd be much appreciated. And again, if you got something you want me to make, I'll be more happy to make it for you guys. Well, you guys have an amazing day, and stay safe, stay healthy, and have an amazing day. Okay. Good.